Hi, this is Janet with Try It Like It Created, and today I am trying sublimation on leather. So I want to show you what we have. Some new products from Artesprix. I have the sublimation acrylic paint, and I have the sublimation stamp pad in red. The paint was red, and then I have a red marker, and I have a piece of tanned leather that we're going to try to sublimate onto. So to begin, I am just going to do a real small test piece here. This was something that was asked at our recent trade show with Namta Creativation, and so we gave it a try, and so I want to duplicate that process here for you so you can see how it works. So to begin with, I'm just going to draw a line with my marker. And then I'm just going to shake up my paint. Now the paint is mixable, so you could mix your own colors. Here, I'm just going to take, with a very inexpensive craft brush here, I am just going to take some of the paint and paint a line across here. And then I'm going to take my stamp pad and I am going to do a stamped image right here. All right, so now I want to let this completely dry before I go to transfer. So as soon as that's done, I'll be back to share with you. All right, so my easy press is heating up to 400 degrees. I have my leather here and I have my sample, and I cut it down just a little bit so that I can actually tape it to the leather. And so I have my heat resistant tape, and I'm just going to cut off a couple of pieces here to hold it onto the leather. And all we want to do is make sure that it doesn't move around and that we're able to lift up our sample so that we can test it before we remove it. So I've put the tape off to this side so that I can lift to see if the ink is transferred. So now I'm going to make my sandwich. I want my blank correct side up, and that with the leather is the smooth side, not this side. Okay, so I have my ink face down on the leather that is facing up. I have my protective sheet of paper down with the blank on top. And then I'm going to just fold it over, or you could put a piece of it on top. That was my easy press telling me it's ready. So now all we have to do is heat this piece here for 60 seconds. So I am going to move over my press and put it in place and push for 60 seconds and just give a little bit of pressure to it, not too much, and I'll be back as soon as it has done that. Alright, so that is done heating, and I can actually smell some of the leather. Now leather retains moisture, so you want to be careful about that, and you want to see if you can get your leather dry. You might even want to press it first to see. And we did get a transfer, so let me show you what we've got here. So the pen transferred nicely, the paint transferred nicely, the stamp pad also transferred, but not as intense. Had I just smeared the ink pad on there, we probably would have gotten a darker color on here. Now keep in mind, your surface that you're working on is also colored, and so therefore that's going to affect the color of what you transfer on. So there we go. That is the leather transfer, and you can see you don't have to do any special treatment to make the sublimation inks transfer.